Good morning everyone, I'm Gary Martin. Today joined us at Huddersfield Golf Club, where I've come for a little bit of a practice session before a game of golf. I've got Foxy and James on the way, and I've come to have a little bit of a warm-up. Not because, obviously I'm trying to beat James or I'm trying to beat Foxy, but just because, honestly, I've been playing golf for 20 years and I'm going through the worst period of golf that I've ever been through, and I'm just really overthinking everything. I think, I'm every time I hit a ball, I'm thinking about, how I should be taking the club back, the club face, the plane, body turn, where my body should be impact. I'm really overthinking things. And, I've been talking to a real low handicap, a +3 handicap golfer. He's actually one of the best golfers in Yorkshire. I'll not embarrass him. And I said to him, obviously, I said, how would you keep your game so sharp? What are you doing in your practice? And I started to question him about what he actually thinks about when he swings a golf club, in practice and, in play. And I'm saying, do you think about your club face? Do you think about, the start of your, direction of your swing when you take it back? Are you thinking about your playing? He's like, guys, I don't think about anything. He's like, he says, you played golf for 20 years. He says, you know how to swing a golf club. And he related it to, if I said to you guys, kick a golf ball, kick a football to that target there, you just kick the ball. He says, you don't practice it, do you? He says, it's just a skill that you've kind of developed as a child, and you just do it. And it's like, if I give you a tennis ball and I tell you chuck it to that target, you just do it. It's something that comes naturally. He says, you need to start practicing target golf. And he says you need to start going out practice area and picking targets and hitting the ball at it. Just trusting what you've got. You played golf for 20 years, and you know what? It kind of made sense. And I thought, I'm going to test this today, because I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there that's struggling with your golf and probably in the same rut as me, are overthinking your golf swing. Getting up practice ground and thinking that every time you go to practice, you've got to be making changes to your swing, when in fact, it might be that making them changes and overthinking your swings what's hindering you, and that's what we're going to test today. I mean, this is it might work, it might not. We're going to go and test it. If it works, fantastic. If it doesn't, then you're going to save some time, obviously trying this tactic. And what he also mentioned were his good tempo. He says, obviously whenever he's playing well, he's swinging in tempo, and he uses one of these tempo training sticks. So I'm going to warm up with that and sort of try and just get that tempo before we hit any balls. So hey, I'll not keep you waiting any longer, let's go. They're going to be here soon anyway. I don't know about how you guys are feeling. I'm 34-year-old and I do go to the gym quite a lot, but God, I feel like I've got no flexibility anymore, absolutely none. And he's been using one of these sort of tempo trainers just to make sure that he does a little bit of stretching before he plays. You see, he doesn't always hit balls. He's not a heavy practicer at all. Sometimes he might have a little bit of a putt before he goes out. And this is, one of the best players in Yorkshire. And we've got, as you probably know if you follow golf, we get a lot of good players coming through Yorkshire. I think what this is getting me doing is feeling the mass at the end of the club. A lot of us, we get from here and we get a bit pulley with the hands, don't we? And get that club sort of lagging too much. It's just making me feel the weight at the end of the club a little bit more. I don't know if it's placebo, but I actually feel like I have got a little bit more flexibility this morning. What is it? I think he uses this just because we stock it in Pro Shop. It's a pure tempo trainer, but I'm sure there's different ones of these you can buy. Get in the comments, guys, if you're using one, and what's it doing for your golf? Has it been a waste of money, or has it helped you get off to a better start? Right, I feel a lot better after that. So what we're going to do this morning then, I'm going to hit some balls at targets. I'm not going to think about my swing one bit. Usually I've been thinking about the path I'm starting, the club face position when I get to sort of parallel to the floor. I've been thinking about how it's laid off when I get, back here. Then I'm thinking about chest and shoulder turn. I mean, wow, I don't know, guys. Are you in that position at minute, or is it just me? But I'm going to start by aiming at that 100-yard marker. I'm not going to think about my golf swing. I'm going to have one swing thought, and that is keep my left cheek feeling as though at impact it's glued on the back edge of the ball, just for getting the swing centre correct. To try and strike it as clean as possible. It's my only thought I'm going to have. Look at that. That's going to land on it. It's literally hit it. Did you see that? It's literally bounced up and hit it. That's incredible. If this tactic works, this will be unbelievable, because I've wasted all year thinking about my golf swing. Try again. I'm not expecting to hit it every time, but left cheek. God, that strike as well. Just having that one thought. I'm more, the strike and just the sense of direction. Because I'm actually swinging. I don't know if anyone can relate to this, guys. Get in the comments. I'm actually swinging. And I get that scared of what I'm doing. I'm thinking, how is it possible I can even hit a straight shot? Because... Oh, God. Right. No wonder Adam plays off +3 if all he does is look at ball and hit it. It's dead easy. Again, I think that must have been a bad ball. It's come a long way short, but it was straight on line. Am I just making the game too hard for myself, thinking about it? I think we've got to remember, guys, if you're one of these people that has been playing a long time, sometimes you've got to trust what you're doing, Or maybe, is it just me that overthinks? Maybe you guys are already trusting what you're doing. Right, I'm going to go up to 150. Obviously, we'll have shot tracer on these, so you'll be able to see these shots. Let me get myself lined up. Line up. Just simply think now. Impact, left cheek, back edge at ball. I know when I was younger, I don't want to get into, I always think maybe 1 or 2 swing thoughts is enough. When I used to play a lot of golf, I used to simply think about this left arm coming underneath my chest. That's all I used to think about. That used to sort of make sure that I turned my shoulders and my back to target. And I think I'd probably think about that left cheek hop back at ball. I mean, that's way less than I've been thinking about. Again, look at that for a strike. I don't know if that's going to hit it, but it's right at it. That's brilliant. I'll tell you what, I've mainly been struggling with woods. You guys will know this. So I'm looking forward to trying driver today. I've not been hitting these woods so much. Been a bit scared, but I suppose now I'm picking a target. And I'm not just aiming at I'm allowing a bit of leeway. It's kind of probably a little bit better for my confidence. How's this going to go without any swing thoughts? Let's see. Well, there is a swing thought, it's just that left cheek, really. Left cheek. And that arm moving underneath my chest. That one's finished, just left at tree. Again, I've been semi-rough. Come on. I mean, if I consistently hit this left of that tree, at least I can, not in this session, or maybe just, use feel to try to correct it rather than being technical. Probably am aiming at that tree actually, aren't I? Try this. Again, it's exactly the same spot. Beautiful strike. Beautiful strike, just the same spot. Let me check my alignment. I hope I'm not boring you guys. But I think this could be a useful practice session for a lot of people. Oh, that's on it. That's on it. I'll tell you what, I'd definitely be confident in this club out on course if I could hit it like that every time. That's the best I've hit my irons and woods in ages, and I've not thought about my swing once. You know, I've had 2 swing thoughts and I've hit the ball.
Hi, I'm Gary Martin and welcome to the channel.
Hello, I'm Gabby.
I've just been doing a video. So this is the moment of truth. Can I do it on course against Foxy and James? We're playing a little bit of a £10 match here. And I'm hitting my driver down par 5 without any thoughts. Just left cheek on back at ball and bring that left arm underneath my chest. Keeping it simple. And it's away. Semi-roughed out left, but it's away. And I'm hitting driver again. With not too many thoughts. So I think just to conclude on target practice, that has been the best 9 holes of golf I've had in ages. You know, I've not particularly scored. I've scored 16 points, you know, over 9 holes off scratch, tied with James and obviously Foxy. But most importantly, I've enjoyed it. You know, I've hit one bad shot today on a par 3 where I overthought it. I got over at ball, and my old, you know, bad habits came back where I was thinking about Clubface, I was thinking about playing, pulled it left. You know, but apart from that, I've really hit the ball online, you know, struck it nice and, you know, pure, and yeah, hit the ball well. And, you know, honestly, I cannot recommend that for you enough. If you feel like I've been feeling, where you're overthinking everything, target golf, that is the one. And, you know, I'm going to be doing a lot more of that practice. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to carry on having lessons or, you know, trying to work on my swing, but I'm just not going to do that every single time I've got a club in my hand. It's going to be, you know, I'm going to separate that, and then when I play golf, it's going to be target golf, as we call it. And I hope you've enjoyed that, guys, and I hope that it can help some of you guys. We'll see you in a few days' time. Bye.